One of the country's main consumer advocacy agencies is planning to launch a campaign calling on the head of the country's financial watchdog to step down. The move comes amid mounting criticism of the Financial Supervisory Service for failing to respond to investors that have suffered losses from the debt-ridden Tongyang Group. Yulian reports.
The Financial Consumer Agency has been growing increasingly frustrated with the lack of action from the country's financial watchdog in dealing with the massive losses incurred by the tens of thousands of people who invested in the cash-strapped Tongyang Group. The Financial Supervisory Service has already been under fire for failing to properly monitor the debt-ridden Tongyang Group. The country's 30th largest conglomerate had sold a massive amount of high-risk corporate bills and bonds, mostly to individual investors, to repay its debt. The Financial Consumer Agency, or FCA, says it has repeatedly asked to meet with the head of the FSS to create a relief plan for the nearly 20,000 investors who have filed for losses with the FCA. After failing to get any response, the consumer agency vowed on Monday to launch a campaign calling on the head of the financial watchdog, Choi Soo-hyun, to step down. The Financial Supervisory Service maintains that it is doing all it can to deal with the Tongyang crisis. Since last Friday, the watchdog has been analyzing more than 8,000 complaints filed by investors holding Tongyang debt. Around 40,000 investors have fallen victim to the Tongyang crisis. And with no relief plan announced, their concerns are growing.
Most of these people have invested their marriage funds, retirement savings, and severance pay. It's hard to even imagine the pain that these people are going through. One widowed investor has even lost all of her former husband's insurance money.
Tongyang Group owes retail investors 2 trillion won, or roughly $1.8 billion, and about $840,000 to financial firms as of the end of last month. Yulian, Arirang News.